Hi Chris, it's Alex Belfield. Will you spare me a couple of minutes?
I'm going to get a beer here.
Hey,
Hello.
listen, 2 stars in one day, Queen and then Chris Tarrant. Thank you for talking to me.
Day.
Are they the greatest band in the world?
No, they're not the greatest band in the world. They're one of the greatest. I don't know, Stones probably.
Really?
Yeah, I love Stones.
Have you seen this before?
I play a lot of Pink Floyd and stuff, but they are wonderful. I saw them at Wembley with Freddie and the whole thing, and I mean they were fantastic. They are amazing. I came to the very first night with Robert De Niro, who's like, because he produced, I think.
Yeah,
he put some money at the beginning, which was pretty sort of like, wow. I don't normally get that sort of starstruck, but I must admit it's like, oh my God, I'm sitting 3 along from Robert De Niro. But I had very good seats, except I sat directly behind Brian May. Now, you know what Brian's like, he's as tall as me, his hair's about another 3 foot taller than me, so I couldn't actually see anything at all, and he plays air guitar throughout the entire show. And I interviewed him about it a couple of years later on telly, I think, or on radio, I can't remember. And I said, Brian, why do you do air guitar? He said, I know it's ridiculous. He said, I cannot help it. He said, I have been a part of these great songs for so many years. I've played them in South America in front of 350,000 people. If We Will Rock You or whatever comes on, I just go. But it's weird, but I didn't see much, so I'm going back tonight, hopefully for a better view.
There really can only be a handful of bands you've played 1,000,000 times on the radio, and they're one of them, really. I mean, they've been there forever.
Yeah, they will be. And just, I mean, it's sad in that, I saw the stuff with George Michael talking about joining them. I saw one of the Paul Rodgers shows. I mean, they're great entertainers, but nobody's ever going to be Freddie Mercury, and that is the sadness. But they were fantastic, and I still socially see Brian and Roger quite a lot, and I mean they just keep at it. They've not, they could easily just put their toes up. I mean they're amazing. I think it's splendid.
Brian will be on tonight because he can't resist, can he? The chance of getting in front of an audience and he's there with his guitar.
He'll be a guitar in wherever, whether he's on or not, he will be. No, I love the guys. They're good fun.
You've had an amazing career. I mean, you're an inspiration to every broadcaster.
Inspiration?
Yeah, you really were. I mean, I'm surprised you're not at the Sonny Awards tonight because they'd have looked forward to seeing you.
Well, no, because I don't do a fat lot of radio, so why would I get an award? I have got most of them.
Well, you're on the #1 radio station. You don't get much bigger than that, do you?
I do. I enjoy my radio too. Thing is, now I've done it. I've done sort of like years and years of early mornings and all that. I don't want to go back to doing daily stuff, but I love it.
Can I tempt you to a weekend show?
I'll be honest, I have a really good life at the moment. I work very occasionally. I travel the world. I fish a lot. So if I just do a bit of radio once in a while, that's cool. No, I enjoy it. I don't want to work harder. I want to work less.
Do you find yourself talking to yourself when you're doing your fishing?
No.
Happy for the silence?
Yes.
Is it true, very finally, I used to work for an old producer of yours who said on some mornings you would do the show lying down flat on the floor because you were too tired?
Yes. That's God. Some mornings, most mornings. Yeah, or too drunk. No. Yeah, sometimes. I mean, there was a famous pin that Annie O'Neill used to have. She literally used to poke me with it and wake me up. So the record was about to finish and give me a poke. Yeah, no, good days.
The halcyon days of radio, were you part of it or is it still here today?
I think we had more fun. I was talking to Evans about it the other day. I think we all had more fun in those days. I think radio's become... That's probably not a fair criticism of Radio 2, actually, which is why they do so well. But I think in the main, radio's becoming terribly cloned and all the stations do sound horribly like each other. And I did this famous speech once where I said, when the next Kenny Everett walks into your radio station, you must have a job to give him. And I think at the moment, a lot of stations wouldn't have room for individual genius like that. And that's the sadness. I think we had the best of it, but it's still good fun.
Thank you for everything. Keep on keeping on. Cheers. Chris Tarrant.